come here, we remind ourselves our responsibility. Oh my goodness. Give me Liberia, take the rest of the world. A country rich in timber, iron ore, gold, diamond, 6 month rain, 6 month sunshine. Yes, it's labeled by Western international organizations as the eighth least developed country in the world. Then Bishop Cotton Brown comes in and says, so every year we hear this one after the other. Can we call a national forum, man, to deal with this once and for all? Too many things happening in our country. We got it listed for you. If it is not from the rigs to export or deport Liberian students in Ethiopia, it is a presidential appointment. If it is not presidential appointment, Liberian students are equally studying the opportunity to study in India. Okay, so we've heard this over and over, and I'm ready now to get in my Zico. And my co-moderator, you said?
Yes, I'm set. Yeah. Good afternoon.
Yes, how are you?
I'm good. It's good to be back again.
I like your coat.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Always have. Uh,
What is that? What's the badge? What does it read?
well,
I know we
it's
don't
a-
understand it, but we just we just
no. There's understanding.
we just have to put it on.
No, it
Well,
says sexual health care for all.
okay, sexual health
Yes.
care for all. It's everybody's business.
Yeah.
It's 2:43 in Monrovia, in Liberia, in Pinsville. Magdalene, good afternoon to you. How was your night? How was your day? The last time we saw was around what 5 o'clock, 5:50, 6 o'clock yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
We parted company. You went your way, I went my way,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, we're back.
Yes, we are back, and it's good to always be back on. Yeah. So good afternoon to you. When did you reach home?
It was around
12?
9 o'clock,
Oh.
9 o'clock. I was actually spinning around to watch Liberia and Djibouti game, or Djibouti versus Liberia,
Okay.
the Lone Stars of Liberia. But I've noticed it would have been a little bit later. So I said, well, let me go home and catch it. So I had to rush, not even rush. Normal time going home was around 9. I went home and
But what
yes,
you trying to? Oh my God, so much.
how was yours?
Yeah, mine was peaceful. Yeah, I had a wonderful night, and it was peaceful. Uh, I I slept so early. Woke up around woke up around 2 and did some work and went back to bed. And yeah, so I thank God for everything. I really so grateful for uh I really so grateful to God for everything. And yeah, it's good to be back in everything. God said we should give thanks. So, but there's something I don't understand about AEC. They keep going off, coming on like Christmas lights. Yeah, it's so irritating. But anyway, um, I think you should try and fix it properly. If you want your current, take your current. Yeah, you can be going off, coming on, and then people in Brooklyn who don't even have AC, they'll be telling you, say, better you provide
And
a
you know,
bill.
I see it as a waste of airtime. Every time we come here, you talk about LEC, LEC, LEC. It's a waste of time. Um, we all know that LEC it is a state-owned enterprise. It's good that we got a new director general. We'll come to that one. But it is a failed state-owned enterprise.
Well, because,
And we all have to, not because they said Liberia Electricity Corporation. They didn't say Pinsville Electricity Corporation. Liberia. It's inclusive, it defines itself. So if we reach to a point like this, we describe it as a pariah entity. And it is good that the president is having repeated meetings to ensure that electricity availability is spread out. But let's take it for as it is. It is and I stand with people who call for the privatization
yeah,
of LEC. No, no, privatization. Yeah, but that's a
yeah, but yeah.
So we have to be serious. And I'd like to join Reverend Bishop Cotto Brown for his call. We have to, man, every time we can be labeled like this, we have to. But guess we got so many things coming up.
Yeah.
And yes, there are new appointments in government affecting the Liberia broadcasting system, affecting information ministry, affecting the Bureau of State Enterprises, and the list goes on and on. There are some notables, some very, very unfamiliar, with no offense to you. We'd like to say congratulations to all of you for your preferment, especially first, Arthur Siaka Masakoi. He now has the Bureau of State-Owned Enterprises. Not many of you know Bureau of State-Owned Enterprises is not that hyper-political institution. It is intended to ensure, the term of reference is intended to ensure that all state-owned enterprises, the LPRC, the Water and Sewer Corporation, Central Bank, all those enterprises, they are performing to the best of the people or serving the people, not to get out of the track. So this man, Arthur Siaka Massacre, is the one who's going to regulate that. He has his deputy, and I'd like to say congratulations to you. I'm actually thinking whether we should scrap him off as technical advisor for State of the Nation.
Yeah,
now he's in official down.
No, but
he no longer holds an independent view.
Yeah, but on a serious note, I listen to Sewa by reading news at Echo.
Yes,
and say, but who's reading?
So
at the end of the day,
it's like 15 minutes of you waiting.
So allow the man to be. I mean, allow the man to be, and I mean, he's so passionate about his job. So when you told him that you're going to scrap him off, he was like, "What? Can you just wait and?" Chief, thanks so much for your support. The potato grains behind your house, I don't know the status.
But at least we get bad fertilizer now. We buy fertilizer for that makeshift backyard garden.
You know.
And those of you who are at the BSE, Bureau of State-Owned Enterprises, you got a public servant, par excellence, coming to steady affairs, and you yourself will marvel at this man's leadership. Sometimes he will joke you, but he means business. He's a professional, and he's an established man. Guess what? This man was a media consultant to the government of George Weah. He lost his job. The consultancy was terminated only because he posted a quote of John F. Kennedy talking about corruption. And somebody thought he was referring to him or her. So they terminated. But interestingly, I went into this man's compound. This man is rich.
Stop it.
This man is rich infrastructurally.
No, I was surprised.
You saw it, right?
Yeah, I was
The
surprised.
surprise.
I was surprised.
He lives a modest life, but if you go into his home, he lives fabulously.
Yeah.
And somebody thought they were stopping him from eating.
Yeah, but
Not
I
knowing his man had prepared himself. One time, Director General of Liberia Broadcasting System, Atos Siaka Massacre, congratulations to you. Next time is at the Liberia Broadcasting System, James Nangbe. James Nangbe is now Deputy Director General for Rural Broadcasting, where your humble servant once upon a time served. Somebody called me and I said, but it is like it's just it's just a one step above. Nangbe served as Director of Rural Broadcasting before.
mm,
Director, and he knows the in total. And he's the preferment of the president. Congratulations to you, James Nangbe. You know, when the United Party won the election, Nangbe ran here with high speed. He's in a silver leg jeep. He ran with high speed. And the security slowed him down and came to me and said, Chris, I come to tell you that we've won the election. I said, do you have to tell?
yeah.
Do you have to tell
Yeah,
me
I
that we've won
remember
the
he
election?
got
Yes,
yeah.
yes. I'm about to post the picture when he
Okay.
came to pay that courtesy visit to us. James, congratulations. At the LBS, Deputy for Administration, is, and I think True FM should burst in celebration, is one of your own. Once upon a time newscaster, Alexandra Anna is the Deputy for Administration. Truth FM, you need to burst into celebration. One of yours now is at the Liberia Broadcasting System as Deputy for Administration. And Alex, as I always called you, man, the survivability of that entity is on your shoulder. I know what Hattie Rural Honda went through to ensure that electricity remains on the compound and all outstation repeaters were filled. If those stations went off, it means the road turned bad and we could not deliver in time. Or it was a lightning strike, but they were always on. That is and personnel management, and I have um, no doubt that you will perform. You are the preferred person for that position for the Liberia Broadcasting System. And Joash, not too much familiar with Joash, a student leader at the University of Liberia. I think once upon a time, a public affairs person at one of these public corporations. You now head the Department of Media Service, and that is the nuclear of the entity. Yes, the Director General is there as head of the administration, Deputy for Administration, Public Affairs, but you have to ensure, because it is because of media broadcast that the entity was created, and that rests on your shoulder. I wish you all of you appointed at the Liberia Broadcasting System all the best. I wish you guys all the best, and I have no doubt you got a team. Eugene, now you got a team. You got a team. Except that you have to recatapult. You got a team. And I have no doubt that you can make it. You can make it. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Then at the Ministry of Defense, at Bureau of State Enterprise, at Information, Rufus Paul. Rufus Paul is now Assistant Minister for Cultural Affairs. Assistant Minister for Cultural Affairs, Rufus Paul, and that doesn't take away your expertise in public relations and media expertise. Let me put it that way. Well, you might have gone to culture, but I think the entire entity will need your expertise because that is where you're born and grew up when it comes to public relations and media works. Congratulations to you. Um, Rufus Paul, a very good friend of mine. We were just chatting early this morning around 6 o'clock before the list came out, and I had to alert him, Mama, your name is on the list. Congratulations. Yes, so here we are. Mark, you got anything to say?
Yeah.
Do you know anyone personally appointed?
Yes, but let me just focus on the female. I'm not really familiar with her, but I know her, and we're all in the same chat room. Also, extended congratulatory messages to her in the Fiji chat room as well. So I'm so proud that she's going to serve that position. And all I can say this morning, I said on behalf of State of the Nation, uh, at Truth FM, we want to congratulate you all. And it is not about time to say, this person is not qualified, that person is not prepared, this person does not have the credentials and stuff like that. I think the president, or he has the appointing power. He knows exactly what he's doing. So congratulations to you all, and I wish you all the best. Please serve well.
And I feel somewhat, I believe it shows somewhat a high degree of disrespect to the president if a president appoints and then somebody comes in and say
it's also it's also the right of anyone to critique anyone name that comes out. I mean, that should not be. I don't want you to say like a disrespect when the name comes out.
The way it is said, not disrespect to the president alone, but to the appointee. That's demeaning, and all we do is to encourage them. And mind you, I know when you come to public,
I want to differ with you.
Hold on. When you come to public service, you are exposed to public scrutiny.
Of course.
Right? But now, nobody who does not know anything about you should be willing to call on a radio to say that person was like this, that person was like this, if that person is like this. That's what I'm saying. It demeans the appointee, it disrespects the presidency. All you do is, I hope, admonishing them to perform.
So that is chief. Let me differ with you. That is welcome.
I will not differ. You come from eating palm butter. Go ahead. Differ.
No, I said differ. That is what I want to say. That is why you keep confusing me, man? Yeah, but that is it. That's the right of anyone to. It's like welcoming you to the public space. Well, when you're in the public space, we not say people should just say anything about you, which of course I don't support, and I don't think it's necessary or it's good enough for people to just say anything because you're in a public space now. So people should disrespect you, say any kind of stuff about you. Even me now, I'm in a public space. I know sometimes what people say about me. Well, I don't care. Like they drink water and drive. But when names come out, people have the right to critique, and they have a way to critique and say, well, this person.
Now you agree with me now. If you critique, but you have a way. Not to say, oh, where are you coming from? Say, where's she from? No, that's what I'm saying.
The thing there is that there are some people who want to be civil and some others will not be civil. So you don't have you can control what people say.
So, but you can control what I can observe of said statement.
You
can't control you. You can't control my rebuttal.
Then you as a person who sits here and enlighten the minds of people can say yes, but people will say stuff. Definitely, you can stop people from saying stuff, but that's why you have this platform and it's intended to express yourself or to give people the platform to express themselves and be civil. But it was an intellectual exchanges that were going on this morning between amongst professionals.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah, that was.
I'm talking about the call I received just before I came on here, and I told the person you will not use me as a conduit to disrespect the appointees.
Oh no, you are right for that. Okay. You are right for that.
Thank you. Let's now go to Addis Ababa. Liberian students there risk deportation due to the to document issue. The Ethiopian government is cracking down on them. They can get help reportedly from the Liberian mission accredited to Ethiopia and the African Union. Samuel Reni Siafa is president. He's now live from Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Sam, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, bro.
I'm good. This is State of the Nation. It's on Truth FM, Liberia's biggest private radio station. You're live on State of the Nation. We discuss everything here about our country, including your survival in foreign land while you're there studying. Tell us the latest situation you face with. I'm told you guys risk deportation because of document issue, and the embassy can I help?
Yes, sir. Actually, by way of introduction, I'm Samuel Rani Siafa, president of the Liberian community here in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. We are calling on the government of Liberia for an intervention in our situation. The Liberian embassy in Ethiopia has failed to come to our call as a Liberian. Many Liberians in Ethiopia has been in prison for document issues because the Liberian embassy here in Ethiopia have refused to give up an identification card from the embassy. And they make us to know that the only help can provide for us is to sign a deportation letter for us. Reason is that they are in connection with the ROM, so each Liberian that they deport through the ROM, the benefit of that individual come directly to the embassy. Based on this reason, they have been forcing Liberian on deportation.
Oh, you are alleging that the embassy is in cahoots with the IMO, the International Migration Organization, to deport you guys?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Who is the ambassador there?
The ambassador actually is Mr. Bashi. I don't know the full name is Mr. Bashi.
No, but Chief, you need to know your country's ambassador accredited in your country. But tell me, how severe is, what's the severity, the level of intensity of this crackdown on you people? I know it has disrupted your normal academic studies.
Sure. But this issue has been in the system for 5 to 6 years. Many Liberians, their family and businesses are not willing to return to Liberia in short the means. The Liberian embassy here in Ethiopia, instead of helping us as the Liberian, they have turned to a serious embarrassment for us. There is no diplomatic protection for them. Each time the government of Ethiopia call on the Liberian embassy to identify with their citizens, it's always with us as the Liberian. As I speak now, more than 10 Liberians are on deportation for no concrete reason.
So what possibly could be the reason? Why you don't have document? Where are your passports?
We have our passport and many Liberian passport taken from them by the immigration and they give them paper to move within the country. And Ethiopia is a country that does not deport. When visa finish, they will take it to the police station and they call for an embassy to come and to sell for you so you can be released in the country. Before you leave the country, you will pay for the overstay. But yeah, our embassy refused. They said that we are not under their roof. They cannot guarantee us.
No, they can't say that. You are a legend because no ambassador or no diplomat will speak like that. I hope you're not correct. But if you're correct, that person does not deserve to be there as Liberia's a staffer at the Liberian mission in Addis Ababa. But when you went to study, how long was your visa given?
My visa was given to me for 4 months, and whenever the visa finished, I will always go and renew. But during the coronavirus issues, there was no traveling. I think we all know there was no traveling, and then we encountered visa problem. So, and then the immigration of Ethiopia caught some of us on the street and took our passport and said that we should give us document and they give us a lot of people that we should move around in the country. Before we leave the country, we should pay for the overstay. And some of our brothers were unfortunately arrested by police, and then the police asked them for their passport, they presented their passport, but visa overstay. Some of them does not have the visa, they does not have passport because the passport was taken away from them by immigration. And
so how dare you stay there? How dare you stay and surrender your passport to the immigration, and it's in their possession while you are commuting around with our passport? You want us to believe that?
Yes, sir. You can even make a call in Ethiopia. People will tell you it's been traced to us. Many Liberians are here that their passport is with the immigration. Many Liberians, their passport is with the immigration. They are taken away from them by immigration and they take them to move in the country.
Okay, so I'm trying to contact anyway, but let's continue. So, are they still in jail?
Yes, they are still in jail. As I'm speaking to you now, I will tell my press that person are in jail waiting for deportation.
But you just said Ethiopia does not deport. How come? Oh, you saying Liberian embassy is in cahoots with IMO for
The
benefits?
embassy, the embassy is in collaboration with the ROM. The ROM to deport Liberians because when if Liberian deported, that individual benefit is given to the embassy directly.
Wow.
Yes, my brother. So we are calling on the government of Liberia to please come to our aid. The people they can say our delegate and even the foreign minister can come with authority to come to Ethiopia and ask 1 or 2 questions from the embassy. They will tell you.
I pity your condition. I hope the foreign ministry authorities are listening. The assistant minister for press, public affairs, is still not confirmed yet or hasn't taken her seat. Assistant Minister Sewagba will try to make 1 or 2 points, a call that is between now and Monday, and we'll come up with maybe the ministry's position. But I wish you guys all the best. Please keep pushing. The entire country is listening to your plight as you
Let me
explain.
come, let me come here. I was speaking to you yesterday. The embassy went to the police station because the police director called us to see how best we can negotiate so our brothers can be free. But the embassy went there yesterday and he said that these guys go on deportation. As I'm speaking to you, went there yesterday.
So what you do for me, I want you to get yourself acquainted with the mission head, whether it is chargé d'affaires or whether it is an undersecretary person. I want you to get a full name. I just got the address of the embassy in Addis, but I need to get the name of the person who is in charge, whether ambassador proper or is chargé d'affaires or stuff like that. Please do that between now and tomorrow. Monday, we can expand this conversation.
Okay, so I will do that for you, sir.
Thank you very much. Samuel Reni Siafa, President, Liberian students in Ethiopia, they say they stand the risk of being deported because of document. He's alleging that the embassy is in allegedly cahoot with the IMO and to have them deported because, in his words, there is financial benefit for the embassy there and staff. Hope that is not true. If it is true, well, Liberians, why do we do this? It's 3 minutes after 3 o'clock, 8 minutes after 3 o'clock. Let me acknowledge Orange. We'll come back. We go to this young lady who is in advocacy for social justice.
Raptor, fast free internet, and follow data pack. I have no excuse to not get one raptor in my house. Yeah, let me run non-supported for me and the family.
Get your home internet router from any Orange store or POS around the country and enjoy affordable data packs that start from $9 for 10 gigabytes valid 30 days to $59 for 125 gigabytes valid 30 days. There's a pack for everyone. Enjoy using the fastest speed internet. Brings you closer to what matters. Orange.
You get an outlet for Orange? For you?
Why you even asking?
Yeah, but because I know that's why your credit doesn't go off. You guys are the ones you're a shareholder in Orange. Tell us what has Orange got to offer again.
All right, I'm now a shareholder.
Okay, so you're an ambassador.
I'm
Live presenter mention.
presenter, not
Live
ambassador.
presenter.
I want you
All
know
right.
what that position in your country. Yeah, begging you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So reimbursement. Orange has reimbursed 500,000. Can you imagine? So I don't know why you should even not do your work, not do what you're supposed to do, because all of your data has been reimbursed. So
That man called me yesterday. I was trying to find my way home. David Koti. He's an illiterate person in internet connect. I mean, he's asking me I'm trying to do connection. It's like the same thing happening. This thing is not. I say, hold on, come on, cut off your phone and reboot it, and you will tell me thank you. But he didn't call to say thank you.
Wow.
Yes, and that was Orange service. Your phone had a problem. Yeah, man. So
Yeah.
Orange, the Liberia's best GSM company.
Yeah, just to add up, yeah. So I mean, enjoy Orange. If you're just coming to the country, I'd like to say welcome and get your Orange SIM card. You can also get go to our Facebook page, Orange, and get all of the updates that yeah. So Orange remains Liberia's best. So this one posted 4 hours ago. Orange Money is giving free 2 minutes to all its subscribers. You say, oh, free 2 minutes. It's not important, but sometimes people run out of credit, and these things become very important. So dial and call for free Orange Money freebie. Enjoy free 2 minutes to call your loved ones, friends, and families. Yeah, those are your who want call me, but you don't get credit in your phone. Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah. Not finish your and finish here, please. Yeah, Orange, Orange is making headways here, man. So the reimbursement is very, very, very important, and make use of it. Make use of it. So Orange has reimbursed. So the full reinsurance of daily data bonus and 3D effective during the period will be applied to any purchases made for March 13 and March 12 respectively. So this is an additional information coming up from Orange Liberia. Yeah,
Okay.
so yeah, also please the report. Okay, so that's it. Orange Liberia. Oh, my Orange family. How you doing? To the HR, Madam Stella Clark. Yeah, how you doing? The controller and all of you, the small HR, all of you from the technical department. I salute you all this afternoon. The CEO, Chief. How you doing, sir? Every one of you, thank you so much for your services. You work a lot, and I want to appreciate it. We are so proud to be associated with Orange Liberia.
All right. Thank you very much.
And thank you for being a subscriber. We appreciate you so much. You
Thank
too.
you. Thank you. Force for good.
Yeah.
The Armed Forces Today, a Force for Good, is a 45-minute radio and online presentation which brings the Armed Forces of Liberia closer to the public. It gives an in-depth analysis of activities and issues of the Armed Forces of Liberia as an undisputed force for good. This informative and educative presentation will be held once a week with a repeat on various radio and online stations. We will be hosts, Major Stephen Tortapla and Major Eldorado Nyanti Jebo. Coming soon, Armed Forces Today, a force for good, don't miss out.
Eldorado Yanti Jabo. You need to. I wonder is a kind of Jabo number that I have. Yeah, you need to call me, man. I want this anthem.
Where?
Eh?
Where?
I know him.
No, I said to play.
No, I like it. The end part of it. This is it. Listen. Eh? Just listen. Yeah. Oh man, look. I wish I would have passed the physical test, man. I wanted to be a military man. Yeah.
It's not far off.
I'm far off.
What? You're not gonna be easy.
But this time I would have been
You can be anything.
a military spokesperson. Yeah. But I have physical test.
Get it here.
I have physical test. And that's why I respect anyone who passes through a military training and graduate. I tell you, between me and you, it's not easy. The first thing is who will cut all your head.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Prince Kekard, Paul Dakla, and David Kopa Banda. All of you are men of the armed forces of Liberia, um, persons of mine. Congratulations to you and Eduardo Nyati Jemo. He knows how to call his own name. Okay, so it's 15 minutes after 3 o'clock. We still are waiting. The group of Indian delegation in the country scouting Liberian students for scholarship to study in India. But this young lady, Abigail Freeman Kane, an advocate, someone I know so well from childhood, girlhood, womanhood. Abigail is now in advocacy. She's turned from. I mean, she's now in justice advocacy. She launched her group yesterday, Alliance for Peace, Justice, and Human Rights. It's located in Congo Town, adjacent SATCOM building, with no attempt to do advertisement for SATCOM. But here comes the young Abigail Freeman. Kenneth, good afternoon to you, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine. Good afternoon.
Yes, good. Let me see your face. For long, I see you. Abigail is a cousin. It's cousin to my daughter, Christophina Sellee. So we are family. Yesterday I had Christine Sellee here. Today we have
Guess
Abigail. What?
She's in the office there.
Oh,
You said
yes.
yesterday.
So, yes.
She's there.
I mean, on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Abigail, welcome. This is State of the Nation. Welcome. So much part of you.
Thank you
How are
so
you?
much. Thank you so much.
What I remember, no, no, she's on. She's on. I remember one time I called your family people in the States to say, yo, please advise Abigail. She's too into the student advocacy, then on Camp Johnson Road, UMU and stuff like that. And then they say, well, that crazy. She know Abigail. She grew up with fighting for people's right from Ganta. Probably where they came to, how do you call it, where the women get the church?
PBC.
CBC. And then if Abigail contested the by-election in Nimba, what district was that one?
District 1.
District 1. She lost, but she learned a lesson and she's recuperating from that. But she's launched the Alliance for Peace, Justice, and Human Rights. Abby, what's up?
How are you, Uncle Grace?
I'm good. No, you're not here now, no Uncle Mr. Sellee, yeah? Oh, yeah.
How are you, Mr. Sellee?
Thank you. How are you, man? All right. Tell me first, what advocacy were you involved in before transitioning to this one?
Thank you so much. So I started my journey actually in 2012 at a very tender age when I was elected as president of the Ganta YMCA Youth Council. Okay. So at the Ganta YMCA Youth Council, we started advocating for adolescent girls. We started advocating against rape and sexual gender-based violence. And then I grew up in the space of the YMCA. After I served as president, I then transitioned as youth representative on the National Board of Directors. Mm-hmm. And then I represented the view and aspiration of the young people of Liberia at the board of the YMCA. Mm-hmm. And from there, I got global recognition within the YMCA. I served as global change agent in London and South Africa. And then later on, I went at National Student Union. I got interested in student politics. Mm-hmm. When I entered the university, I saw the Student Unification Party. I admired them so much, and I decided to get involved with student politics. And through that medium, I got in Lingsu. And when Lingsu had their election at the level of the county, I went back NEMA and contested as president of the NEMA Student Union, and I won. So Lingsu gave me a much more bigger space for advocacy or activism in Liberia. And Lingsu actually served as a tool that exposed me when it comes to advocacy across Liberia. Because, the student movement is a radical and vibrant movement. So in Lingsu, I learned a lot about advocacy. I learned to be brave. I learned to speak truth to power. And since I adapted that, I have never left that path. Even during the by-election you mentioned about, the reason I went to that by-election is to push for women representation, because you cannot have a county that they have a slogan that Nima is a men county. No, Nima is not a men county. Nima have a lot of educated women, because they have created that stereotype against women.
Since after Knock It Down, has Nimba produced a female lawmaker?
No, not yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Number two, that's Israel.
Yeah. So
Y'all must yeah, you're not mommy. Go ahead. Ma.
So it was against that background. I decided as a young woman, we cannot have this Nima educated women, and the men have created this kind of toxic space that the women are not coming to participate in national decision making process. We decided to get involved as young people, and we had 8 candidates in the election, and I secured the fourth place in the election, which was now a bad start. But in future, we might still throw our cap in the ring. But for now, I'm doing what I'm passionate about. That is the issue of seeking justice. Am I alive?
Yep, you on go.
That is the issue of seeking justice, peace, and human rights for all persons.
Okay, so yesterday was the launch. I'm told the Missing Action CEO of RCR was there.
Yeah.
Musa was there. The Honorable District number 7 in Nimba County was there. What do you intend to achieve with the new organization, Abi?
With this new organization, we intend to promote peace building. I was telling our partners and the Liberian government representation at our program yesterday that the country is very divided. If you go in the community, you know that there are a lot of issues of conflicts in the community. We intend to promote long lasting peace building through our organization, by creating awareness, by training young peace mediators in community, in high schools, by educating people about the importance of peace. We also intend to promote justice. As you may be aware, in Liberia, the culture of impunity has lasted for so long. Yesterday, during the program, there were petitions submitted, and the case of Odell Sherman petition was submitted. The three missing boys, along with the Princess Copper case. These are cases that happened a few years back, and up to now, there have been no closure for family. So we want to serve as the beacon of change, bringing hope to family, bringing closure to family. So the alliance is going to be like a critical partner to government. We started far back in 2019, but we were pressure group. But now we have transitioned to a more like legal institution to provide justice for victims, for the family of victims, to fight against the culture of impunity, to break that glass ceiling of suppression that have, let us say, strangulated our justice system over the past
You think
time.
you're going to have a listening ear?
Sure, we're gonna have a listening ear. With yesterday program, I was so impressed. We had representation from the U.S. Embassy and a lot of bigger bodies. We did not expect such representation. Like you said, the district number 7 lawmaker, who is the chairperson on national security, was there. Friend Safoko, who Honorable Friend Safoko, who is the head of the legislative youth caucus, was also there, because we are youth movement, even
Okay.
though we are seeking justice and peace building. So with the level of networking we are doing, we are very sure that we're going to meet our targeted goals.
So where do we begin to measure your achievements? Having launched on yesterday, what next? Where do you go next?
Like today, we started to review all cases, or we call them court cases. We started to review them, and we have sent out communication. We also want to have a donors relation meeting to have our donors targeted. We also working on meeting the boss of the Liberia National Police. We sent them an invitation, but they did not attend. But we hope to do another invitation to meet them in person, because we want to build a united front. Because the issue of justice has to do with the community, the law enforcement agency, and then the government of Liberia. We also sent a citation to Councillor Arthur Johnson and Councillor Tiawon Gonglo. We are seeking a service. We don't have the necessary resources right now to let's just say hire lawyers, but we want to work with lawyers seeking their service that they will be able to support us when it comes to legal representation of our organizations when we are fighting for human rights.
Abigail Freeman Cannon is head of the Alliance for Peace, Justice, and Human Rights, launched on yesterday. Notables attending the U.S. Embassy, District 7, Nimba County Representative Musa Hassan Beldi, and Representative French South Focal of District Number 9 were notables in attendance. Um, Unfortunately, she said she regrets the absence of the police since justice begins with police intervention, but we hope she hopes she's going to keep pushing it to create that partnership with the police. Is it going to be a Morovia base, or you going to export it or remove it or relocate it to Nimba, or is it nationwide?
Um, we are also in Nimba, but
Okay.
this is our head office. Like I said, we started in Nimba, and we are not leaving Nimba because Nimba is our home. But this place is our head office, and then in subsequent time, once we have the resources, we're going to spread out to all part of the counties. But we are working on a hotline for communities, just in case there's issue of violence. They can call our hotlines. We're going to be open 24 hours. We have young, vibrant volunteers that
Mhm.
are willing to do the work. And it is not just about us, there's actually a big space. The Alliance is like the home for all activists. So during the program, you saw activists from all over Tatas Bakala, Duku Jala, Tusi Ture, and Vic Jones, Excel Ruto. A lot of vibrant young women and men who have been in the forefront of advocacy over the past time. They were all at the event because they
Mhm.
know that the alliance is the home for all persons. We don't discriminate there.
Okay, this is State of the Nation. We're in conversation with Abigail, and Abigail is the founder of the Alliance for Peace, Justice, and Human Rights. What's about the independent human rights? Those could be close collaborators in your endeavor.
Sure, that's why we say we are doing a donor coordination meeting. It's not just about donors, but it's also meant to network and build partnership. So we have a targeted list of all of those we're going to be partnering with, those we want to seek support from. We're going to bring everybody together under one umbrella to tell them more about the alliance, what we're into, what we're going to be doing, to see how we can build a united front. Because, like I said, the issue of justice is not just for, or like to say, an individual or single institution. Is a collective effort.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
yeah,
can I
yeah.
come in? Sorry, I had to usher in another guest, but um, how is it going to be with the issue of those cases? Is it going to be okay? I have a problem, and then I call on your hotline, and then it is addressed by this alliance. Is it going to be like maybe a free of charge, or just advocating for the rights of people, or what? I'm
Um,
sorry, I lost, and I need to get some
okay,
understanding.
so from the beginning, I said we were pressure group. When we were pressure group, we just advocated when there's issues. We're all on the street, but now it's gonna be more organized
Okay.
because we are more legitimate body now. We're not just gonna advocate. We're gonna pursue legal cases. Like I said, we're gonna be critical partner to government. That's why we said we send out citation to Councillor Johnson and Councillor Gonglo because we need legal representation. We're not just going to go in the street and hold placards because we noticed that 95% of those cases that we stood out in the street, there were no redress. There were no redress up to
So
now.
you'll be waiting for cases, or you also go out for them?
We will also go out for them. We will not just sit back and wait. We will also go out for them. That's why we are giving out our hotlines in community. We're going to have young people in community that will serve our whistleblower to align
Mm-hmm.
of there's this thing happening in this place. Because many of the cases, especially the cases with sexual abuse,
Mm-hmm.
they are happening within reputable families in Liberia.
Mm.
People who know their rights are the one perpetrating those violence. And many a times the victims do not have the courage to come forth. But if we have a whistleblower in this community, we had a motorcycle association, a part of our program yesterday. We're gonna work along with them. These are people that go in every community. We're gonna work along with them to see that we have a strong team, we have a strong institution that will be able to pursue a lot of cases. So we're not just going to sit over there in the office, in a beautiful decorated office, and wait for cases to come to us. We're going to be in a few.
Yeah, and I think well, sometimes people are going through a lot, especially when it comes to the sexual and gender-based violence cases. Sometimes they are going through a lot. They are victims, but they refuse to speak out. So why, if they do not want to open up to you, what do you do?
Um, we that's why we have the radio station and a lot of places to raise awareness. Many times people endure sexual abuse. It's a lifelong haunting experience, and it's something difficult to actually get yourself together actually after being abused, because it comes with the kind of mental trauma. That's why we're going to have radio program to talk about these things, because some people are just afraid because of the stigma,
Mm-hmm.
because of discrimination. The society we live in is so horrible. People in the past time have shared their story with an institution, and they decide to use that story to gain popularity or to make money. So many victims have been afraid to speak out. But we're going to have open discussion. We're going to have a social therapy group that
Mm-hmm.
people will share their experience. So there are a lot of programs that we have in the pipeline as an institution, and we are aware of all of these challenges, and these are things we are working on. So I know it's not an easy thing, but I know that we will be able to break the glass ceiling and be able to, let's just say, help a lot of people who are secretly going through depressions and traumas as the result of sexual abuse.
Okay.
All right, so we got in 5 minutes to go. Uh, uh, Besides you as head, the founder, let's hear some of the names that
Um,
you brought together to ensure accountability, ensure efficiency, proficiency, and effectiveness.
so we have a board of directors, and we started nominating our members already. Elisa Nonovo, she's in Portugal, sorry. She's a Portuguese. She's gonna serve as our board of directors, as the chairperson of our board of directors, because she's been a firebrand lady. I've worked with her. She worked for Civicus. Civicus is an international body that deals with human rights issues.
Mm-hmm.
She's a very vibrant young woman. She's passionate about helping women and girls, including the men of Liberia. So we decided to nominate her as an institution to serve as the chairperson of the board. We have reached out to Honorable Musa Hassan Belete. He's the head of national security. And like I said, we're going to be reaching out to the RG of the Liberia National Police. He has to be on the board. Yeah,
I like that. He has to be on the
has
board.
to be on the board.
It's
we,
mandatory.
we are reaching out to Mana Loretta Popka. She's the head for the Civil Society Organization of Liberia. She has to be on the board. We have targeted few youth representative. Emmanuel Banto Johnson of the US. He's a activist. He also consented to be on the board. So we are setting up our board of directors. When it comes to our staff at the level of the organization, we have me as the executive director. We have Theodulas. She's the communication person. We have Tatos Pakala. He's handling our program activity for now. We have Ernest Dugujala. He's also providing support and training for staff. We have Eunice Way. She's also the program assistant. We have Ambassador Jenkins. He's the program person. Like I said,
All these people on salaries or volunteering.
we are volunteering for now.
Okay.
Yeah, we are all
For now,
volunteering.
but eventually
Yeah,
they will enter the payroll.
yes. So as we go about like our social media
And
page,
delaying their pay is against human rights.
exactly. If you go on our social media page right now, you will see countless of messages in our inbox. I want to volunteer. I want to volunteer. A lot of young people.
Okay.
So we want to open up this space that will have all of those young people trained. They will know what they are coming to the alliance to do. They are not coming there to take pictures. They are not coming there to do a live podcast, but they are coming there to help the community. So they need to know our goals, our core programs, and how they can fit into our core programs. Also, we have the Alliance Rice TV. It's an online podcast. We're going to give the space to activists, to victims who are willing to talk about their experience, to motivate and to inspire other people who are going through such situation. So we're going to give them the opportunity to appear on the Alliance Rights podcast series to share their story. So in subsequent time, there are going to be invitation to the both of you to come and state on our live podcast series to also talk to the people of Liberia.
We interview you.
Yeah,
Instead.
Are we coming as guests?
Yeah.
Don't let us take the microphone.
That's awesome.
People are veterans, so there will be time that we're even send out invitation for you people to come and train those that are going to be on the Alliance Right podcast series program, so that they be able to have knowledge when it comes to journalism and broadcasting. Yeah.
Abigail, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you. We're proud of you. The platform is proud of you.
Yeah.
This entity is proud of you. Let's recognize some of those watching. Lawrence Cooper is watching from Bain, Nimba County. Isaac Kenneth is watching from Tinker Village. Bobby Bolly is way there in Kakata. Dominic Walker, you're there in Kigali, Rwanda. Francis Swamo, following Stanley Vonle, Emma. Let me see. Which are the Emma Hammond, you're there. Augustine Moore, William Zwan, Church Boy Hassan Belete, Valentine Madison, Batunkula, Ernest Baklo, and Ishmael Willie, Thomas Knight. They all tuned in. Theophilus Peters and Charleston Sisse are all with Mayball Willie and Stratified Edward K. Divine of Bomi County. They all tuning in. Amadou Blackie Jr. Thanks so much for being with us, Abigail. The next time we call you here, you're going to be cataloging for us some of those things that you've intervened and see whether the government had a listening ear or civil society was working with you to ensure that justice is served. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yes. So we take this break, this musical break. The next is our guests, the Indians. They are in already.
What kind of song?
This is it. It has to be an Indian song. Right? It has to be an Indian song.
I'm going to take the lead. He's going to.
I don't want to feel listening.
Sorry, Magdalene.
Yeah, sure, definitely. You got it right.
This one is called Thank You, India. In the Jeffet, we're going to be conducting an interview with with an Indian delegation in the country
So yeah,
on the invitation of Dr.
three persons on the
or
camera.
Pastor
Yeah.
Alexander Colley, former presidential candidate. This is one he promised during the campaign.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Liberian students will have the opportunity to go to India to study under his auspices.
No problem.
So India.
Yeah, I'm hearing loud and clear.
Okay. So maybe the technical guys will come and see whether we are on the camera.
Okay.
Okay, let's bring this one down. Time is fast spent. This is State of the Nation. The folks are in studio. We have Jimmy G. Bashu. Sorry, I don't. Sorry, different. We still are waiting the names of the folks. They in studio. And Ibrahim Valley Kamara, Executive Director, CNP Foundation Africa. Alexander Kopozan, Secretary General, Reformer National Congress, RNC. So we have Dr. Puja Okai, Managing Director. I will allow him to do that himself. I will allow him to do that. So the son is hereby. Okay. Let's go back to the. Sorry. Okay, let's go back to the folks here in Studio 2. Lady and gentlemen, good afternoon to you. This is State of the Nation. Let's start with the lady. Madam, how are you?
Great.
You good? Madam, are you okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, good. Good to see you. Welcome to Liberia. Is this your first time in this country?
Yeah, this is the first time in Liberia, and I'm so glad I'm here.
Good. Welcome from Delhi, Mumbai, or where?
It is from Punjab.
Punjab. Okay, so let's talk to Ibrahim Valley. Ibrahim Valley, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
You're the executive director for CNP Foundation Africa.
Yes, sir.
Okay, welcome to the edition. Alex Cooper. Alex, familiar? Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Okay.
Thank
He's
you.
the Secretary General of the Reformers National Congress of
Thank you.
former presidential candidate Alex Colley. He's in the United States. He's watching and he's in tune. He will not participate, but he'll be listening. So let's come to the other guests from India. Sir, how are you, Doc?
I'm good.
Dr.
What?
Rajat Arora.
My name is Dr. Rajat Arora,
Okay.
and I'm the principal of Amandala Group of Institutes
From India.
From India. Is it a university?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, good. Welcome to Liberia. First time?
yeah, this is my first time to Liberia.
Have you met the Indian consulate here?
Yes,
Jetty?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome.
thank you.
This is State of the Nation. This is Truth FM. This is Liberia's biggest private radio station,
Okay.
and we cover the entire country. And so the entire country is right on our voice right now. Welcome.
Thank you.
So we will go to Ibrahim Valley Kamara. You gave an insight of why the folks are here. Then we go to them to get their view on it. Yep,
All right.
Valley.
Yeah, thank you so much, and it's a pleasure being here. Again, my name is Ibrahim Valley Kamara, and I'm the executive director of CMP Foundation Africa, and we serve as a middleman between the institution called Amambala Group of Institute and many other partners that wish to partnership with this institution. And Amambala Group of Institute, it is an institution in India, specifically in Punjab state. In India, we have 28 states and 8 union territories. So this institution is located in Punjab state, Pantharkot. Fantako to be specific. That is the district is located. And many other institutions across India, they offered different categories of scholarship. Many of them offer partial scholarship, and they will offer 40%, 50%, and 60% tuition waiver. But unlike Amambala Group of Institute, an institution affiliated to Punjab Technical University, which is a state university in India, offers 100% tuition waiver program. That has to say you don't have to pay anything that has to do with tuition fees. So what you will only focus on will be the issue that has to do with your registration requirements, the issue that has to do with your visa process from Liberia to India, and when you arrive in India, your feeding and lodging accommodation. So these are the basic area you're going to be focusing on, because other institutions you have to pay tuition separate and pay all of the other separate. But for this, Amambala Foundation is offering 100% tuition waiver. So basically, this is an amazing opportunity, and we thought it wise to share this with our people. And they are implementing this initiative in 5 African countries: Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Ivory Coast, and the Gambia. So today we are in Liberia, and tomorrow we're going to be in Freetown, Sierra Leone. So this is just a summary of the initiative, and I'm going to stop there. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
so Alex, how did your political leader get in touch with these people? What's the political dimension of this entire initiative? From there, we go to the two guests from India.
All right, yeah. So, thank you. Like you said, my name is Alexander Kopozan, and I'm the National Secretary General of the Reformers National Congress. So we came in contact with the Amambara Group of Institute through a colleague of ours called Mustafa Sharif, who linked up with Ibrahim Vali Kamara from India. And based on our interaction, we took a trip before the political campaign. We took a trip to India where we met with Dr. Raja and the managing director. We even met with the president of the university. We had a discussion and concluded on a memorandum of understanding. So as you are aware that the Reformers National Congress is a political institution that means well for the Liberian people and wants to see Liberian students going out for international studies. So we had this interaction with the Amambara Group of Institute, and fortunately for us, they granted all 1,000 slots, 1,000 scholarship, 100% tuition waiver. So like Vani and Kamara said, you only have to settle the issue of your feeding and the lodging with a registration fee, a one-term registration fee that you're going to pay for the rest of the time you'll be there. So coming back to the country, doing the campaign, Reverend Alexander Colley made the pronouncement and made the promise to 1,000 students that we are going to make sure that they go to India and meet with the Amambara Group of Institute. But you see in Liberia and other parts of Africa, many at times students and other people have been duped. There have been foreigners who have operated with them. So they don't really believe that this kind of opportunity exists, especially 100% tuition waiver. So we spoke with our people to at least come in Liberia, let them come and be present, to meet with some of the students, to come on a radio station, to meet with the parents, and authenticate the issue of this 100% tuition waiver. Because when I posted the information on my social media page and other platform, most of the calls that I received, are you very sure that this is real? Are you sure?
Yeah, but you got you. The point here is people will have to scrutinize this thing. Just before you came on air, a group of Liberian students are stranded in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. They stand the risk of being deported because the visa has expired. They complained, they are alleging that the embassy is not paying attention to them. So India is a far away country, man. It's a vast country. So if these kind of opportunities are coming, they want to counter check, right?
Which we don't have problem with, and that is one of the reasons, at least, why counter checking is going to be more easy and choice when our team is on ground. That's why they did not send any other person as a representative to them. The two heads, and Dr. Rajaya is the principal of the institution, and the madam and Dr. Pujat is the managing director. So she's She's in charge in case the president is not around. She runs the day-to-day activity. Right after that, it's the principal of the institution. So these are the two key individuals. So if you must hear from them, then it means that the program is real, the program is true, and the RNC is going to make sure that she stands tall to make sure that students get the just benefit of this scholarship and can be able to meet up with international standards.
Okay, now you heard from the grounds itself. Now let's hear from the strangers. Dr. Puja, you're the managing director for the Amambala Group of institutions. Let's hear you. Let's hear a little bit about the school.
Okay. Amanbala Group of Institutes is a huge institution which is having all varied types of courses. And it's a very big organization having 125 acres of land, and all the facilities are available for the students who come over there. We had separate hostel facilities for the boys and the girls. The gymnasium is there, the cafeteria is there inside the host, inside the organization, inside the building. So it's a very big organization, and we have varied courses in sciences, in engineering, in management, in commerce, in arts, and sciences also. So a student has a lot of things to opt for, and we are very thankful to the librarian people that they've called us all the way from India to this place, and we want that the opportunity we are giving to them, they should encash it as soon as possible.
Okay, so Mr. Principal, how are you?
I'm good.
You are Rajat,
Yeah,
right?
I'm Dr. Rajat.
Okay, good. So, do you have Liberian studying at Amambala,
Yeah, right. We are having three students who are studying in India
India?
from like
So I'm here, Amambala Institute, group of
yeah,
institutes. It is located, it said, Institute of Engineering and Technology.
yeah,
Opening is already open for classes. Admission already open for 2024.
yeah, 20.
I'm reading from your website,
Yeah.
and let me do further. And you
Yeah.
said
Last date of the admission is 15th of August.
15th of August,
Yes,
last day
and
of admission.
yeah,
Then we
of
still
course,
got time.
of course.
Hmm? We still got time.
No, you don't
You
have,
still in the
the time is like
August?
you have to apply for all the documents.
Uh-huh.
You have to
It's a
process your
long
visa.
process.
You need to have a valid passport. And number one thing which you need to is that you need to have an interest in a particular course in which you want to apply, and then you need to grab the offer letter as soon as possible.
Don't worry about grabbing. We'll grab. Just leave it. You will get more application than you need.
Oh yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, Roger,
Yes,
you're the principal, right?
yeah,
Tell me, life like on campus. I want to send my daughter. You saw her in the class in the office, right?
okay.
What does she expect from the Amambala Group of Institute? What how the campus life looks like, and the duration of study? How long she's going to take to complete her study before returning home?
Okay. And first of all, thank you. And the question you have asked me about the life of the campus and about the duration.
Hmm.
The duration depends upon the course which she is going to be choose. If she is going to choose the engineering course, that is of 4 years. Every course has different duration. Some courses are of 1 year, some courses are of 2 years, and some courses are of 3 years and 4 years as well. So
Okay.
that depends upon the duration. And about the campus life, we are having different students from different countries. From all across the world, we are having students. So we have students from Zambia, we are having students from Zimbabwe, we have students from Liberia, we have students from Guinea, we have students from Gambia, and we have students from India as well, from Bangladesh,
Bangladesh.
Nepal, Kathmandu. So across the world, there are so many students who are studying with us. Right now, we are having 2,000 plus students who are studying with us. So the student is
I
going to get variety of things.
mhm.
So she is going to learn so many new things from different culture, different aspects, so that she will able to cope up with everything. And most importantly, she's going to get placement. we are providing 100% placement. That is a placement assured program basically. So in which course?
Lessons are taught in English,
Yeah,
Yes,
right?
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Teaching is
If you
going
want
to
to
be in
do
English.
Indian, it's open.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. And I'm seeing the campus is beautiful.
yeah.
Right.
It's a
Massive
very beautiful
structures.
green lush campus. Very
Yeah,
beautiful campus.
very green.
Mhm.
I don't see garbage.
Yeah.
Got 24-hour electricity.
Yeah, it's 24/7
It's
the
24/7.
electricity.
Wow.
So where can see garbage?
The campus foul. That was awesome. Yeah. So, Valley, this is interesting. 1,000 Liberians open for scholarship in India. You got 3 already.
Yeah, in fact,
How are they responding? Yes.
yeah,
please.
sorry, let me
Yeah.
respond to that quickly. In fact, the 1,000 was given to our institution,
Okay.
the RNC, because I led a 4-man dedication to India. Yeah, we were 4 that went to India. We
You're
went on
coming.
the
You're
particular.
coming recruit now for your party.
we went to India and we saw this beautiful campus. We took a campus tour. Yeah, we saw this very beautiful, and but then there were no Liberians on the campus. But right after that, with the help of Abraham Kamara, there have been, at least they have said 3 Liberian students are there. So the 1,000 that we are talking about here is just the slot that were given to the RNC, the Reformers National Congress. So we are on our recruitment process, and the announcement is already here. It's going to be aired on Chubeve and other radio stations around.
Procedure.
And the 3 Liberians are doing so well. They are so well accomplished, acquainted with the place, and they are enjoying the environment over there. And one of them, recently had gone for a sports activity to the university and has got 3 prizes also. So there are a lot of things, sports, cultural activities, and he's going to learn a lot of diversity over there.
Sports, cultural activities, intercontinental cultural activities. So let me come to the Liberian studio there. Let's talk about the criteria. Do you have to be a member of your political party?
No,
Or will there be an aptitude test? Or you just need an active passport and then express willingness for dormitory fees and stuff like that, then you are on the list.
Yeah, so you don't have to be a member of the RNC. It's open up to Liberians, and like you said, you just need to have your documents for traveling. You need to accept and choose a course that you want to do and be open up and be able to provide the dormitory and your feeding, because getting to India and adapting to the food immediately is not an easy thing. So you have to try the category of food that at least can accommodate every human being there. We went there and we felt it. So you are going to just be responsible to pay your lodging and the feeding, and then a one payment registration fee. So after that, you're not going to pay any other registration fee. It is just the yearly lodging and feeding that you're going to pay. So the criteria is just very easy and simple up for Liberian. Let them come out. The registration, the application form is up. They can pick it up from our headquarters on the Oro in Tartan. There are our national headquarters.
From the party headquarters?
Yeah, from our institution headquarters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your party headquarters.
On our party headquarters. On our
political
party headquarters, RNC headquarters.
You can also contact through the online process through visiting our website. That is www.abgi.co.in. You can apply online, or you can do a WhatsApp. There is a contact number available on the website also, and also you can in person go to the office here in Liberia to opt for the admission and show your interest.
Thank you very much. We'll soon open the lines for public participation. Get ready, take your notes. Thousands of Liberians will apply. But while we are waiting for the call, let's do this Indian song exclusively for the 2 of you. Dr. Raja and Dr. Puja, this is for you people.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, please help us.
finish. They will watch it. Don't watch it.
So this is Manike. Thank God she calls this one. 077514428. Dr. Raja and Dr. Puja from the Amambala Group of Institute there in India. They are here scouting Liberians. 1,000 slots open. Let's hold on. Let's bring this one down and hear the caller. Hello.
Okay, so when you call, please stay away from your monitor. Today, I'm begging you. I see your idea. For any feedback, I'll let you to go.
Take it from what? You better like you tell me tell you say you want. Which one you want now?
Superintendent
or you will go scholarship. Yes, let's hear you.
Yeah, it's gonna have you on.
This is one Joseph Lee calling from Jacobtown.
Okay.
It sounds very interesting. I want to thank your studio guests for these informations. My question is, what could be the financial implications should somebody choose to do medicine?
All right. To the point. Next caller. Oh, what happened?
Yeah. You get the question?
Yeah. What does he
want to do?
Yeah, 077514427. Let's take more calls. And this is State of the Nation. What?
You can also send messages.
Yeah, what are the financial implications if you want to do medicine?
Okay.
No, they have time to respond.
Oh, they prefer.
No, the line is jamming, man. Yeah. Line is jamming.
It's general for everyone. It's general.
Yeah, full as well. Yeah, so 0777253819. 0777253819. So can you please manage them again? Yeah, please.
Okay, caller, good afternoon. Sorry, let me get you on. Where's the speaker? Emmanuel? Oh, I think we got a problem with the line.
Thank you so much.
Let's try this one again. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
No.
Hello?
On the line.
You didn't call them.
Okay, I think we got it now. Hello? Yeah, what's your name? Mr. Lawrence, let's hear you quickly. Okay, they will take note. Thank you. They will give you your answer. Thank you. Next caller. Hello? Hello? Yes.
Yeah, my name is Prince Stabler and I call from Cinco.
Let's hear you.
The National Youth League Chair, Reformers National Congress.
That doesn't qualify you for the scholarship, though.
His initiative, he started way back to the election. So we just want to encourage Liberians to take advantage of the opportunity because such opportunity does not come.
It doesn't come easily. Thank you. Let me take the next caller. Hello? Yes? No, but Ishmael, you can't do this to us. Man. We got strangers in the studio. We will not watch our. Yeah, let's hear you. And you still doing it.
Let the person go.
You can be listening to yourself on the radio and listening on the phone. Next. Hello? Yes. Yes.
And let me say welcome to our guests, and let me say thank you for hosting those people in the studio. My name is Akos Matagwa, calling from District 6. Brother Chris, can you please tell our guests to please read the website that people can apply?
So it's simple. Just read, just Google Amambala Group of University. The whole thing will come down. Then you find the options. Yeah? That's just what I did right here. Hello? It's a very beautiful campus. Hello?
I'm sorry about it. Okay, I want to know whether we, as we currently running in the stage or saying on our party, maybe they were speaking to the party.
No, but the man answer that question, Ishmael. Where you coming from? No, say I withdraw that one there.
I want to know what would be some of the costs to even the cost.
Okay, so they will give it to you.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Are you the entire team in studio?
Yeah, we're good.
Good. Okay.
And I saw you guys from District 14 around Island, Class and the community. And I want to say thanks for the dedication from India. They are doing extremely well, and we hope that others can take the same path. But my concern, can it please show us the link how to get to the actual address you get into them? And then office around here we can get to them to the website link where we can get it. Yeah, that we can probably discuss it. If some of us can make our, make more awareness, getting some of our brothers and sisters involved.
All right. All right. Okay. Yeah. So. Okay. Thank you. Not curious, yo. No, not curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No cost. Okay, so basically, we intentionally left those information out because we want you to see how eager the callers will be. They want to know registration fees, campus fees, whether the type of food to suit African taste, and stuff like that. Yes, Dr. Puja.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dr. Puja.
Yes.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah. Tell me. If you want to talk about the financial implications, number one step to the students to apply for is the registration amount, which is 780 USD, which is only one time to be paid to the university. And for example, the degree course is for 3 years or it is for 4 years, but this 780 USD is to be paid just one time. Other than this, there is a tuition money, but whatever the course is, the tuition fee is totally waived. It is being given 100% scholarship on the tuition fee. So you don't have to pay a single penny for the tuition fee for the complete years you stay in India. And the third part comes the staying, the lodging, and the food. You'll be paying 1,430 USD for a year, which you are going to pay in 2 equal installments of 715 USD each. That's it. And you need to have a valid passport. And once you pay the registration amount, you will ask for the offer letter from the institution. And you get the offer letter, you apply for the visa, you pay the visa fees, which is very nominal. You pay to the embassy over here in Liberia. And along with that, your passport and the visa comes to you within a week time. So 15th August is the last day to apply for, to reach India, basically. So before that, it is the right time for you to apply to do the processing, because this all process will take 10 to 15 days time.
Okay, so and pickup is available, right? Pickup services from the airport straight to the campus?
Yes, from Delhi, the pickup facility is available.
Okay. Registration fee you said is $750. $780.
Yes.
Okay. But the food cost, you said,
It's 1,430.
yeah, but it's paid
Two,
through
in-
installment. Two
yeah, two
installment. What's about
installments.
registration, Doc?
The registration is paid at once, right?
Yeah, it has to be paid once. That needs to
One-time payment.
understand. Yeah, because we need to understand the seriousness of the student.
And to
Some of
reserve the
these
seat.
students are very non-serious about things. You know, they pay it in installment and they don't come back, and then there are a lot of implications which we have to bear from the university. So we don't want to get into it.
Okay, and if a student completes undergraduate, they can you can remain and apply for postgraduate.
Yes, of course. Why not?
Okay, and that you have to start paying extra money now.
No, if they are going for a scholarship, they'll be in a scholarship for all. They be in India, except if they
Oh,
change the university.
oh really?
Yeah.
Well, that is serious though.
Yeah, this is the group of institution. The Amanbala Group of Institute is an Amanbala Foundation, which is named by the name of the son of a president who died in an accident. So that's an NGO doing favor to the people all around the world.
Do you accept religious freedom on the campus?
Yes, completely.
Okay. What's about taste of food? The taste to suit an African student, you got extra, or a student can be allowed to do their own cooking sometimes?
See, we right now we don't have much students with us. We've got around 25 students, out of which three are Liberians, and some are from, and the other rest are from the other parts of Africa. But yes, the food is very much comfortable for the students, and if they want to cook, there is a separate facility which is available in the mess. So, in case they want to, and if they want to spend more and grab what they want to eat, the things are available easily.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, so we'll go ahead around the table. We start with Valley. Valley will close us. Valley, you have 1 minute to close up,
Okay.
and then we move on to um, Raja.
All right. So thank you. So I listened to one of the callers, and the person was asking for the website, and another person was asking for the contact number. So normally we share the leaflet or the flyers out, but since we don't have the opportunity to reach out to everyone, my brother over there will give the contact for the political party. And if you want to contact me also too, my WhatsApp number is +919041601019. I am also in India, and I've come with the team to be able to reach out to all of our brothers and sisters across the targeted African countries, that is Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Ivory Coast, and the Gambia. So
Valley,
thank
how
you.
do you cope with food?
Yes, I'm already adjusted to the system because
Okay,
I've been there over 3 years now.
a lot of Kentucky Fried Chicken or
Yeah,
McDonald's.
we have vegetarian food and
Yeah,
non-vegetarian food. For us, we are non-veg, and for the many of them are vegetarian.
yes,
Like told
I
yeah,
know that.
that
Do
there
not eat
is
the
a
red meat.
yeah,
Yes.
and that
Uh,
project.
Okay.
please repeat your contact number again so that the
My
people
my
can.
my contact number, my WhatsApp number preferably, right? Is +919041601019. That's my WhatsApp number, and my name is Ibrahim Valley Kamara, and I am the executive director of CMP Foundation Africa. I'm linking many other institutions with Amambala Institute, group of institute, to be able to grab this opportunity to go for studies in
To
India.
talk about the
And
website.
one of the institutions we were able to meet was RNC, and they will also give their contact. And the WhatsApp, the website also too is www.abgi.co.in. Again, www.abgi.co.in. That's the website of Amambala Group of Institute. Once you click on that website, you will know many of the things you wish to know, and many of the questions you want to ask, you get the answers right there. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's come to Raja.
Yes.
Yes. 1 minute. Let's hear you.
What do you want to hear? You want to sing? I want to
You're
sing a
closing
song.
up now. You
What?
close it. What I want to hear is
Um,
what is students should expect when they come on campus the first day. What do you play soccer? What sports? Is the campus friendly?
yeah, the first thing when the student arrive in the India, firstly we pick up from the airport, from the Delhi airport, from the nearest airport from the
Mhm.
India only, and after that we take the student for the orientation program. We tell them about the structure, about the things, what are the things going to be they are going to be implement in the future, or
How they have to live.
how they have to live the campus. To nearby areas, we are going to introduce about the nearby areas, the surrounding areas, how they have to go outside. We are even teaching them to the Hindi classes as well, so that they will able to learn the Hindi and they will able to understand
And
from the
commute.
and commute.
Okay. Thank you very much. Alex?
Yeah, so finally, we want to extend our thanks and appreciation to you and the public at large, especially to our political leader, Reverend Alexander and Collie. So, just to satisfy your question of where the headquarters is, we are at Tartan Oro. That's where our headquarters is, and there are a few contacts that you can take: 0770978460, 0770978460, or 0777294744, 0777294744, and the Lone Star number 0880475401, 0880475401. The process is on. You can call and book a space. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Dr. Puja,
Yeah.
let's hear you.
Yeah, so grab this opportunity as soon as possible because it's less of time. You need to do the processing. And please contact on the website. It is www.abgi.co.in. And you can also contact us on +91 9876102549. I repeat the contact number of India. It's +91 9876102549. So the last date of admissions is 15th of August. Before that, complete the process. Look for your interest and grab the opportunity. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much. So I'm going to leave you with this song, and I cue it for you. Let me see this one first. I'm going to leave you with this one. This is Dr. Satinda
Dr.
Sataj,
Satinder Sartaj.
Sataj,
Yeah.
and live performance in Ahmad Bala College.
Yeah.
This is Dr. Sataj. Okay, so Liberian students, come on, grab the opportunity and do best out of it. Thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate it. And let's take this musical break.
Thank you.
The armed forces today, the force for good, is a 45-minute radio and online presentation which brings the armed forces of Liberia closer to the public. It gives an in-depth analysis of activities and issues of the armed forces of Liberia as an undisputed force for good. This informative and educated presentation will be held once a week with a repeat on various radio and online stations. We will be your hosts, Major Stephen Tortapla and Major Eldorado Nyanti Gebo. Coming soon, Armed Forces Today, a force for good, don't miss out.
Okay, so welcome back to the last portion of this presentation on Truth FM 96.1. It's a radio service of the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. So here we are. Here we are. So, but now Mohammed Ali, Managing Director of the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation, should be here based on agreement that we have, or we had. Unfortunately, we haven't received any sign of him being here. But there are too many things we wouldn't have spoken about if Mo Ali had come. But since it's forfeited, we can go ahead with it. About government public relation management. We speak about government public relation management, and then my eyewitness account on what's taking place at the Ministry of Mines and Energy. I paid a visit there today. And what I saw is no different from what I saw at Water and Sewer and the National Transit Authority. So that means this budget is just like using this budget to just restructure yourself. What I saw at Ministry of Mines and Energy was appalling. Depressed employees, no system, filter environment, building inside, outside, scarcity of electricity. And unfortunately, I could not meet the Minister of Mines and Energy, Women Pay. These guys have a coolant tax to perform, to turn things around. I don't know where all these budgetary appropriations went for the last 6 years in terms of building maintenance, outer and inner. These are visitations you make, and you are ashamed of yourself as a Liberian. How your compatriots might have treated a structure housing a government agency. The next one, and I'll pay the visit because I wanted to talk to the minister. How are you going to turn things around? I just saw the budget. It's a mega budget. It's just big. It's just small to call it a petty cash, or it's big to call it a petty cash, but too small to call it a budget. But what do they do? They have to work with it. And I imagine how the pressure that is going to be on the LRA to service this budget. Anyway, I'll pay another visit there because I wanted to see the minister. But something that struck me, and this is it. Just listen.
Private security guards, as former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf and then Vice President Joseph Nima Berger did over the past 6 years. Lastly, on the issue of dismissed or resigned agents, almost all the agents who were terminated have not reported to work since January 2024. Information received by the EPS indicates most of them have left the country. Also, almost all those who resigned are abroad.
That's Philemon, media person at the EPS. Leave the poor reading quality of it. But I will tell you the reason why I play it. And I'm going to read a statement from the Minister of Information, Jerry Limekpia, that, in my opinion, settled this whole thing. And I don't know where this information coming from the EPS that completely contradicts the Ministry of Information, Government Information Management. Government, and you will hear the minister as I read that the EPS has told him. That means he had made conversation, he has had conversation with the EPS hierarchy or the administration. How come Information Ministry will issue a statement and then another government entity comes and completely contradicts and in fact make clear of the whole situation? How dare you tell the former president of France, is that your business? Is that your business to tell a former president to find a private security? Let me can read the information statement. Oh, the writing are so sorry. All right, that's it. Again, you can read it. So let me get a bigger one.
Okay.
Hmm?
Oh, it
No?
doesn't have baby grandma. It's in this one.
Well, super getter, you scared of grandma. Eh? Super getter, you scared of grandma.
You mean this one?
Yes,
Okay.
read.
So in 2017, the head of the Executive Protection
No, hold on.
Service.
Read the title.
Okay.
Governor of Liberia, position.
Ministry of
No,
Information.
yes.
Is
You
that
gotta
it?
respect the
Yeah.
minister. This is the government chief spokesman.
The Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism, Government of Liberia's position on former President George M. Weah's request for security protection. In 2017, the head of the Executive Protection Service, EPS for short, recommended to President Sellee when the Transition Act was being worked on to include in that act as to how our former leaders are protected. The Transitional Act did not go through, so there is no law compelling government to protect former presidents. Notwithstanding, it is a common sense that we do something to protect our former leaders. When President Sellee became former president in 2018, the government assigned 50 EPS officers, and 8 of the EPS officers walked away on their own. Former Vice President Bouakai has 12 EPS officers assigned. 3 were withdrawn by the government. Currently, the EPS assigned 50 EPS officers to former President Weah. He rejected 8 of the officers on grounds that he does not know them. But he also made a request that he needs 38
Mhm.
38 officers to be assigned to him. The director of the EPS has indicated to me, that's a minister,
Mhm.
the service will not assign the 38 officers to former President Weah. The assignment of EPS officers to individuals is at the discretion of the President of Liberia. That is why the Presidential Transitional Act is important to specify protection of former presidents. Information Minister, Honorable Jerolimic Matthew Clark, Pia, on Monday, March 18. Honorable Pia.
So you hear that? Did you hear the government's position
God.
to tell
that boy.
President we have to go ahead and look for? He said, no, what you requested for will not be given. And the ones given, well, some of them walk away. You rejected some. So, but this is what the government has to give you, and point blank is so be it. Then another spokesman of an agency comes out to say, if you like, you should go look for private security like Bouakai and Ellen did. So let the EPS announce the private security that Bouakai. I do know that EPS officers are still assigned with Ellen, and I know that EPS officers were assigned with Bouakai during their before becoming president. So the reason why I'm taking cue in this thing is that, or interest in this thing, it is, I've been in government public relation management before.
Mm-hmm.
You don't talk just because you want to talk. You don't just read statement, read statement. The minister is interacting with his peer. The director of the EPS has told me, the Minister of Information. So all other information coming from you, Mr. Spokesperson, I beg you, put it on fire. don't come out and not even debunk and contradict. And contradict. And no one would have put it better other than the Minister of Information. So it has ignited a debate on social media. Government of Liberia versus EPS, they have contradicting statements. I'm telling you. It's too soon, man. Today's what? 21st?
Yeah.
Tomorrow just makes it 60 days in office. This thing is not showmanship or is not filibustering.
60 days, not just.
Yes. What are you talking? Subtract, that will do your math.
No, if we actually look at
my friend, I said
days,
yes.
You have
40 more days.
Yeah.
So
this is a big deal. Those days are not just
60 days. 60 days.
Yeah. So do my math.
Do your math.
From the
365 days times
6, yeah?
6 minus 60.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2,190 days.
Minus 60.
Well, you getting me? I said 100 days. We got roughly
40 days.
Yeah, 40 days, right? No, you said tomorrow will be.
So, but why are you taking Panadox for their headache?
No, it's our headache. You know how well we're involved.
They have to account for the 100 days. So they should be reporting on 100 days. We're supposed to be asking them.
Martin, yes, how you doing?
I can't change. This is me. What are you?
The fact of the matter is that
Martin here go sleep.
Why you calling for? Why you go sleep? Make it go sleep. Chief.
Why you calling for?
How you doing, Chief? Nobody there.
Martin here calling and say, Grace, is this you? Oh God. That bread will not burn. Yeah, we need to put smiles on our faces sometimes when the difficult moment in your life comes. Yeah. So we beg you, those of you who are in GOLPR setting, hey, I have no doubt in your ability, but it would have just been easy if I would have served the Minister of Information a copy of this press statement poorly read. This is what I'm about to release. Let me tell you a story. There was something heavy in this country. Something happened. I think it was the Ebola, something stuff. And then Mr. Ure had a press conference and said, Ellen should not travel. Wheresoever she goes, she should come back. Then the press secretary was out of the country. And I received an instruction from Dr. Magdalene, Minister of State, then for Presidential Affairs, to respond to Mr. Ure. And then I drafted it, I called the press, and the systematic, it's not that I was poorly written, but if we release this thing, what is the repercussion? What is going to be, or what is the structure? What message are we trying to send out? Go and ask the executive mansion reporters then. I address, and my reminder to Mr. Ure was, hey, you see this today. You were marathon boss when Mr. Taylor was out in Libya, when the Dokis were murdered. I wonder you would have addressed a press conference to tell Mr. Taylor to return immediately. I said, Madam President has received the outbreak of the Ebola and is arranging her return to the country, and if she returned, there will be robust response, and everybody saw what happened. So sometimes it's not. I took extra 3 days No, 4 days to issue the statement. I know that sometimes I'm under pressure, but I said, no, I have to. I will have to. The Minister of Information is in the US, the press secretary is in the US, and I'm left. And when we issue it, it became headline news. In fact, the honorable mayor called a family member of mine to lay my complaint. So they are doing my work. So it's about information management. You know, I got a certificate in information security and management.
Yes, Chief. I got your CV.
Yeah.
It's on my phone here.
Yeah. So these are some of the things when we see the leakages, we will announce it.
Yeah, please do all of the time, and I expect.
No, you don't depend on me all of the time. Don't depend. Next up is at the Agriculture Ministry. You want to call Pastor Bimba to tell us how did they all go today? There was symbolic commencement of Rest Harvest downtown, just on the back of Truth FM Dupo Road.
You want to do this first?
No, I'll do this one first.
Okay, let me try to connect it. Yeah.
In attendance were the Ministry of Agriculture. I didn't see Minister of Finance. I saw the district representative talking about what's
the very on time. Chief.
Yes.
How you doing, Chief?
How are you, Chief? Yes, great day. We were there, except that you did not recognize us, and I took offense of that. This is State of the Nation. Congratulations today.
Thank you so much. I was asking for you to do the harvest. I waited for you in the field, and they told me they were on the show. And so they meant to come and do the harvest. Apologies.
Man, accepted. I was so amazed to see what you're doing, what you're turning the soil into. And on the backside of the rice farm, though I don't eat that vegetable okra, and I saw the okra blossoming and ready for harvest, flowering, and at the smile of the concerned worldwide country director, man, you're making a name for yourself in that area and for the people, especially the end users. Are you there?
Oh, who pushed him off the line?
Ambrose. Ambrose, that thing where you thought you would never get an appointment in this government. So just leave it.
He got to me on my birthday. They can't for you to
Ambrose, that old car you parked to Wella, you want to revamp it. You would never.
You can push a pastor up the line.
Push a pastor. What's that?
Where were you?
To just say you're waiting for an appointment.
He can me say you want to me. Yeah, the pastor is back. I'm coming for you. Wait, man. Me tell the pastor.
Yeah, sorry, you went off the line. I said it was great today, and I saw the individuals attending the Ministry of Agriculture, Deputy for Extension. I saw Concern Worldwide. I saw the district full representative, and it was great. And I'm proud to have appeared or attended the ceremony. Yes. I was there with 2014 edition again.
Yes, so now in 2024, you can see the difference.
Wow.
You can tell whether we're working or we're not working.
So, Pastor, let me ask you. Sometimes they talk about crop rotation or soil rotation in subsistence farming. We were told that the more you plant one crop in one area, the lesser yield you will get. You keep repeating rice. Are you experiencing that?
No, but it's something driving the yields are going up. So what we do is the soil health is the way you treat the soil and treat the plant. And they got the information we're using the system of rice intensification and the system of a help to protect soil health and to boost the soil health as well. So I mean you get one plant by hill and you do one spacing 25 by 25 centimeters, and you also do frequent weeding and keep it so when we planted it was all dry. It's not the small rain that fell the other day, so the red that launched.
Yes.
And the yields are going up. I mean, from the harvest, the calculation that was done, the ongoing harvest, getting like full
Wow. And I went into your warehouse or the processing plant. I saw an elderly woman there. She denied me entry, but I told her if you try me, I will take your picture. We played a phone out of it, but it's a nice setup. One thing that struck me is I think you can supply me feed for my poultry, not poultry, but my piggery. So what do I have in return? Under the airwave.
Oh, right, Bima. Ah, so much impressive. I am so so glad that um a man like you can uh, get yourself involved with these kind of activities. Like in Liberia, we have said we can't feed ourselves, but well, you are doing extremely wonderful, and the team, all the guys kept. They said I should take my rain boot. They were on my back. We took pictures. We have fun, and they said I should get my boot because I'll be walking to see what you guys are doing. And we went there. We went all around, and yeah. So I want to say thank you to you and the entire team for job well done. You are actually it is not just mere talks, but you are actually working. And I was very very surprised to see what I saw today. I almost went to harvest, I mean to cut the rice, but we had to rush back and yeah to the office
And
to
I
get
don't know whether you authorize her. She brought a handful of the rice in her hands. Yes, it's in her office right now. I
yes.
asked, what
So,
are you doing with this? She said, I'm taking picture with it. It's not for picture.
don't mind. Yes, it's been a long time. I have not really played with seed rice like that, but I was so glad today. One of your guests that came from the U.S. Handed it over to me and said, "But you can have it." And I told him, I said, "Okay, thank you so much." But Pastor, I can't stop thinking about what I saw today, especially with the pictures that those guys captured when we were all on the farm. I want to tell Liberia this evening that Pastor Bima is doing exceptionally great, and we ask the Ministry of Agriculture and other development partners to please support these endeavors. And all those who are involved with agricultural activities, especially my own boss right here, because it's about feeding ourselves. Let us grow, eat what we grow. But you have to grow what you eat first. You have to grow it first before you can eat. Yeah. So like the minister, if he is into right now, the minister gave us the state of the nation a bag of black rice. Yes, and to tell you that he's really off for serious business. So I want to say congratulations to you and your team, and a very nice rice bread you faced over there today. It really watered my mouth, and I know that
So,
I will
so
have to.
Pastor, how can we get that rest bread in bulk? Man, it was tasty.
No, it just yeah.
And I was just about to say, I was so impressed with your parents' involvement into this whole thing. I saw the brochure there, the founder, right?
Wow. Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you. So
Thank
I
you.
need to meet you. So you got an office there, right? Okay, so we need to set an appointment with you. I need to come to. I want to gain knowledge and export it on my farm. That's I want you to teach me how to fish, not to always feed me with fish like others just want to eat rice bread. They don't talk about how to plant.
Stop throwing jabs, man. They play too small for us.
Thank you very much,
Okay,
Pastor. Thank you so
Pastor.
much.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you. And still with agricultural
Yeah.
activities.
As we close.
Still with agricultural activities. This is a letter. It says Republic of Liberia, Ministry of Agriculture, MOA Liberia, Ministerial Complex, Tottenham Boulevard, 1000, Monrovia, Liberia. Issued March 18, 2024. Reference Grant Fund Approval Letter. Dear applicants, with respect to the subject above, my office hereby confirms receipt of your submitted application forms and attach testimonials requesting to be considered farming agribusiness grant fund program. This grant or the grant committee is currently going through the applications, and after a series of review and proofreading, the vetting board is convinced further that your project proposal is viable and up to standards to be of a great benefit to our nation's economic vision and that of the society by providing important incentives, employment opportunities, and has since been selected for consideration and funds allocation in the current budget as we strive to recover from the financial effects of the pandemic. This is very encouraging since it is expected that our economy will bounce back this year. As we are going through your application, it has been noted that you have attached all the required documents except a copy of Global Farmer Association GFA Certificate of Accreditation, which is a mandatory requirement by the policies and regulations set by the African Union to regulate the disbursement of donor funds, therein stated under Article 4 of the Foreign Funding Act, the FFA of 2018, Clause 2 to 4 and 7 to 9. Currently attached, they seem to enable our department finalize on processing your application documents for signatures and stamping, since the program is for GFA accredited members only, as stated clearly in the newspaper advert. In case you currently do not have accreditation, get in touch with the Global Farmers Association African Regional Headquarters through the registrar, who is based in Nairobi, Kenya, to request for the same. Inform them that you have been referred by me to be guided and assist on how you can get clearance and certificate of accreditation urgently before 22nd March 2024. Chineke. Yes, I just seen this. We will not leave her behind.
You guys seen this?
I've just seen this.
This is fake.
Yeah,
That's why it's attached to it.
Okay. Okay. Now I see. I have included our contact details below for your convenience. You can contact the Global Farmers Association GFA using the contact in their official website below. All the project assessments and visit will be done after every beneficiary receives the funds from GFA Finance Department based in Kenya. GFA official website, globalfarmersassociation.com. I recommend you to do so within the shortest time possible and attach a soft copy to your application to act as proof of accreditation so that we can include your name in the final list of successful applicants for subsequent disbursement, which is to be submitted next week. Due to a high number of applications, the selection process is done on merit using a first come, first served basis. Corruption, canvassing, and any other forms of irregularity may lead to automatic disqualification and further legal action. We are hopeful that this funding initiative will be the beginning of a strong, faithful partnership as we serve or strive to achieve our nation's developmental, economic, and millennial goals, with which we will share other relevant information in due course as we proceed to the final step. Yours sincerely, Honorable J. Alexander Nota, Chairman, Grants Committee. Copyright 2024 MTL, all rights reserved. And I see a notary stamp. The Ministry of Agriculture, Republic of Liberia, under the stewardship of J. Alexander Nuta, tells State of the Nation that this letter is fake. And to you who are seeking grants, do not take it into consideration. It is fake. Don't attempt. There's so many intruders on social media and making things look like as if they were real. Don't take it serious. The minister tells State of the Nation that it is fake and has no consideration by the Ministry of Agriculture, Republic of Liberia. Having said that, Liberians are called upon not to take, especially farmers wishing or who have applied already and are expecting disbursement of funds, to nullify or trash it because it does not exist and it is the work of criminals. Thank you so much for listening to State of the Nation. It's 5 o'clock in Monrovia, Painesville, Liberia. See you Monday. Magdalene is here Friday, and I'm out for this week. Have a wonderful night.
Let freedom ring and happen. When we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Orange Money.